Well, this is the treat we've been waiting for. The Cajun Cannon, Bobby Hebert, along with Deuce McAllister. And I'm sorry, but you've been here longer, so this is a tough one. But man, the news about Bub Means went on IR last year, Week 8, against the Chargers at SoFi, injured again here at SoFi, and he's going to be done for the year. And that's, man, second year guy. You were expecting so much more. It's just tough.
It's very tough, and I mean, I know it's disappointing for him, and so you're thinking about him because he put some work in. I got a chance to spend a little time with him this offseason, and he was excited. I mean, you're talking about a young man that has pretty much worked hard to try to get back from that injury, and now for him, he's still looking for a full season in the NFL. I mean, and that's probably the most difficult part about it. But I guess the numbers, it became a numbers game, and how he needed probably some type of surgery to that ankle and just wasn't going to be available. So, man, that sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well said. It does. Cannon, your first practice, kind of a light practice today because of the Rams tomorrow. That's where I really want to spend the time.
I'm actually cold right now.
Did you see how Deuce and I are dressed? Look at us.
No, I shouldn't be bitchful. I should be happy and welcome this. Yeah. No, this is awesome. You get a lot of work done. You got to really force yourself to sweat. I mean, you got to really put out. I thought this is one of the better practices I've seen since Brandon Cooks has come back home. He was at the Saints and he played for 5, 6 different teams. He had at least 3 or 4 balls that he caught today. There was one play. I kind of wrote the play of the day from Rattler. Nice catch, plus 25. He looked very athletic. He didn't look old. He looked smooth and silk. And then looking at a couple of plays that are unusual, however you get in the end zone. We saw a shovel pass touchdown from Shuck to Jack Stahl. Now, here I was bragging on Jack Stahl. All in practice, he never drops anything. What did he do in the game? Yeah. I can't believe he dropped that ball. I said, come on, Jack, I'm talking
well, for a pass, too.
Yeah, and that would have been a first down. You got to make those type plays. And then the other play that I thought was unusual was the remember that throwback? It was like yeah, I got it right here. Let me see right here. Yeah, here it was the touchdown. This is a trick play, and it would have counted. Now, it was in the red zone, and it was Rattler throwing a drag route on the route to Mason Tipton. The Chiefs run this play. You might have seen it with Kelsey. And then he just throws it to Velus Jones Jr. for a touchdown. I go, no, that was a real game. That would have. The defense got tricked. Now, I don't know about the pass rush. If you block it up, the secondary got fooled. So that was a couple of trick plays that I don't think you show that against the Rams tomorrow when we practice against them. But
now you just told them about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm teasing.
But yeah, but everybody got that play.
I'm teasing.
Whether you actually run it in a game or anything, and then I don't know. Rattler was having some good throws. He's hanging in there, but then boy, he ends practice again. My understanding, I was talking with Jeff, that I don't know if he wants to throw in his direction. End up throwing a pick, so I wrote Rattler intercepted by Julian Blackman again, 2 days in a row to end practice. I know as a quarterback, you always want to end practice like on a positive note, and you don't want to end with a darn interception.
But that you were saying that play, there was a hold or something. They were just
they were holding on in the end zone, and he just wanted to throw it up. He tried to. He was trying.
The last play.
Yeah, it was the last play, and they were holding in end zone. You don't have the officials out here, and he was just trying to get it to Olave there, and Blackman just made a play on it. So the flag would have been thrown on the defense before that.
I didn't catch that. I just thought, man, you can't end the practice on an interception.
So we didn't know a lot about the Rams situation for tomorrow. We do now. It will be tomorrow up in Carson, California, about 45 miles away, and a lot of the ones, about 60% 1 versus 1. And Kellen Moore said it will be basically for the ones as if you've played a whole game. Well, that's roughly 50, 60 snaps. That's an impressive workout.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty good. I still need to see it. It's going to be a pretty good workout, and because here's the thing: are you going to do some of your one-on-one stuff, or are you just basically like almost like a scrimmage where I don't tackle? And so
just thumping, right?
Yeah, so it'll be thud, but even if you're just doing thud, it has to be situational in a sense. You have to say, all right, we want to work high red zone. We want to work some coming out type plays. I think that they will have that type of structure, and at some point they probably will have a structure where, hey, we just send the ball down. We'll go for it, fourth down. If you don't get it, then we'll send the twos out, or we'll send our offense out, and we'll continue to rotate it and flip it like that. And so it'll be intriguing to see how they kind of handle some of that situation, because my understanding, it's an hour and 45 minutes. total
Right.
with everything. So if you're gonna be doing all plays and no kind of warm up type of stuff, you're gonna have to be moving pretty good.
Yeah, you got basically 2 practices going on at once. Now, what I'm interested, whenever they have those joint practices, a simple drill is it's not complete football, but one-on-one. Our O-line against their D-line and vice versa. Pass protection. And who's
But are they going to do that?
I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. So
Or we're just more of an 11-on-11 scrimmage.
Yeah.
Will be 11 on 11, and then here's the other part. Are they using 2 fields where, hey, your offense is going right here and your defense is on the other field? If I'm a head coach, I want to see my team. I want to see both teams being able to compete, as far as working out. And so we'll learn a little bit more, obviously, tomorrow, and we'll see it. And if we have to break up to go watch one field and the other break up,
We got the people to do it.
Yeah.
we'll bring
got
it.
the
We'll
people to do
bring
it.
it to you.
We will. We'll bring it to you. And then finally, another opportunity for these quarterbacks, right? Against a Ram defense. And if it's ones versus ones, Kellen said the ones would be in, but we'll rotate the quarterbacks.
Yeah, and it's a new day, and you always I know as a quarterback, we had joint practices. I love to do it because I always just say, defense backs, man, y'all cheating. Y'all kind of know our plays, the routes and all. So it could go both ways, you get used to one another. And just by competing against somebody else, you just get you don't want to be embarrassed, so you get a little fire in your belly and you want to go out there and compete. So I think it's a good thing. Now, as far as our defense, Matthew Stafford's still dealing with a jacked up back. I don't know.
He was not practice. He's not. He wasn't going to. If the Chargers were there, he wasn't going to be there tomorrow.
Yeah, so I think a guy that the girls all like. He's one of the most handsome quarterbacks, Jimmy G. They want to see Jimmy G. I was watching the sports in L.A. last night.
As well.
Yeah, from Georgia, SEC. So that's the quarterbacks we can see against our defense. So hopefully, because Stafford can spin it. So hopefully our defense has success against their QBs.
Well, it won't be a late practice. It'll be early practice from a West Coast time. So we'll have the complete wrap-up for you tomorrow from Carson, California with Deuce McAllister and the Cajun Cannon. I'm Mike Hoss, Jeff Nowak here on WWL, AMFM.com, and always free in the Odyssey app.
Who that? Go Saints.